Welcome back to InSift channel. Imagine for a second that you could give your brain a bubble bath every single day. Not just a mental break, but a literal chemical wash that scrubs away stress, sharpens your focus for that big meeting, and, most importantly, builds a fortress around your memory for the decades to come. This isn't science fiction. It's the life's work of world-renowned neuroscientist Dr. Wendy Suzuki. She discovered that every time you move your body, you are essentially shampooing your neurons with a cocktail of neurochemicals. Today, we're breaking down the Insight Digest of the better brain science. We'll look at how your memory actually works, the Miracle-Gro protein you can trigger on demand, and the staggering 40-year study that proves you can bank an extra 9 years of mental clarity. To understand how to protect your brain, we first have to understand the memory engine. Deep inside your brain sits a small, seahorse-shaped structure called the hippocampus. Think of the hippocampus as the lead editor of your life story. It takes the thousands of tiny facts and events you experience every day and decides which ones get the VIP treatment to be stored as long-term memories. But it doesn't just save everything. It uses a filter based on 4 key principles. Novelty. Is this new? Repetition. Have I seen this before? Association. Does this connect to something I already know? Emotional resonance. Does this make me feel something? When these boxes are checked, the hippocampus stamps that experience into your long-term storage. It literally defines who you are. The problem? As we age, the hippocampus is often the first area to suffer. But as we're about to see, it's also the area that responds most powerfully to movement. You'd think a neuroscientist would have known this all along, but for Dr. Suzuki, the discovery was accidental. In her late 30s, she was the definition of academic burnout. She was pushing for tenure, overworked, chronically stressed, and, in her own words, 25 pounds overweight and out of shape. The turning point? A trip to Peru. On an adventure hike, she realized she was the weakest person in the group. That aha moment led her to the gym. But she noticed something she didn't expect. A year into her fitness journey, while writing a complex grant proposal, the words didn't just come, they flowed. Her focus was laser sharp. Then, things got personal. Her father began struggling with dementia. She watched a brilliant man lose the very cognitive function she was studying. This shifted her mission from pure curiosity to a race against time. How can exercise protect the human brain from declining? So what happens chemically when you start to sweat? The moment you move, your brain releases a feel-good cocktail of dopamine, serotonin, and noradrenaline. This is why you feel that immediate runner's high or post-walk clarity. It lasts about 2 hours. But the real secret weapon is a protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Dr. Suzuki calls this Miracle-Gro for the brain. While neurotransmitters help you feel better now, BDNF works on the long game. It's like a fertilizer that goes straight to the hippocampus. It doesn't just protect your existing brain cells, it actually stimulates the growth of brand new ones. By moving regularly, you are literally building a bigger, fatter, fluffier hippocampus. This extra padding makes your brain more resilient against aging and diseases like Alzheimer's. If you think the benefits are just for the fitness-obsessed, the data says otherwise. A massive 40-year study of Swedish women provided the most staggering evidence yet. They found that women who were highly fit in their 40s maintained sharp cognitive function for 9 years longer in their 80s compared to their less fit peers. Think about that. You can bank nearly a decade of mental clarity in your 80s by the choices you make in your 40s and 50s. Every drop of sweat is an investment. Even a single workout has been shown to improve reaction time and focus for up to 120 minutes afterward. It's the ultimate ROI. So, how do we put this into practice without becoming marathon runners? The barrier to entry is lower than you think. The 10-minute rule, just 10 minutes of brisk walking, is enough to trigger the neurochemical bubble bath. The 30-minute target, aim for 30 minutes of cardio most days to maximize BDNF production. The foundation, don't forget the silent partners, 12 minutes of meditation to lower cortisol, and at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep to allow the hippocampus to save the day's files. The science is undeniable, and the tools are free. Movement isn't just about your waistline, it's about your story, your memories, and your future. What will you do tomorrow to start building a better brain? The evidence is clear. Your brain is a muscle that grows with movement. Start with that 10-minute walk tomorrow. Your future self will thank you for those extra 9 years of clarity. Thank you for watching InSift. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe to join our community of growth-minded learners. We'll see you back here soon for your next deep dive into a better you.